everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Today's game could end up being all about the defense as both teams rank in the top 10 in fewest yards allowed. The Raiders are #1 in defensive yards allowed, and they go up against the Broncos, who will need to be sharp on offense.
It's a day, Larry, that fans in these parts will need to savor as we come to you from the East Bay and Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ringing the Denver Broncos and the Oakland Raiders.
Fuck that, I wouldn't mind some EA stock.
His way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, that run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 30.
He'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So the offense has it 1st and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4.
Here we go now. Green, 19.
They'll set up a throw. Looking left sideline.
Give me
It's
that whole thing home.
complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about
good when you
yardage in
back
the
that
game.
ass up.
That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
So on 4th down, here's Matt Darr to kick it away. Oh, little 360. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. This is Jalen Richard, and he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Who are you playing, Billy? Oh.
And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. Now Carr. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. 23 yards on the play. Let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. A handoff as they run the counter play. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And that makes it 7-zip Oakland.
What?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
What are you talking about? I had one in our last game.
And
yeah, with fucking
Isaiah
Isaiah Crowell.
Back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Quick. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. To throw now on first down. He's going to look into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And now running right through it. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
This is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Now they try the right side here. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback.
Any of those words you just said,
but what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And this is caught. It's Cooper. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now a handoff looking right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Excellent effort defensively by him. 2 tackles for a loss last week, now 1 here in the first quarter.
He's an absolute disruptor, isn't he? And I think most offenses would love to go against guys who just want to hold the point of attack and try and keep things clean for their linebackers. But when they make those moves and they can get upfield, past the offensive line into the backfield, that's hard to handle.
To throw is Carr. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
So now it's 1st and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his 2nd first-quarter touchdown there. Offense looks to punch it in here from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gordon.
Just stupid enough to work. Let's try it.
Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Carr. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Marvin Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Broken tackle. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Denver getting set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Wow.
And a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
Shit, dude.
And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
And he fires
Obi.
It's intercepted.
Obi.
Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11 zone. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. Well, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I'd want to get right back out there and get after them because now you have an opportunity to make a big play. I'd say let's be aggressive and go after him.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there.
Don't jinx it.
2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And it is now 21-9. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he showed off the athletic
I had him stopped, and then my guy tackled
there.
him
Not a
forward.
whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game.
Blow that ass up.
Jump out of him as things continue to move on.
It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Khalil Mack's starting to get a really big-time reputation as a pass rusher, and rightly so. So explosive off the edge, getting to the quarterback. But he didn't neglect his run duties as well. How about that tackle right there? Such a package he has, able to play the run and the pass so well.
Green 39. Green 39. No. Check. Patriot.
Now back to throw.
Oh, that should have been another fucking pick right there.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball.
And that would have gone for 6.
Another nice job there to force an
God
incompletion.
damn it.
Here's Matt Darr now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. This is away and a very good kick. Angled for the sidelines. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Raiders offense now.
Yeah,
they trot back out. They are just putting things together
because
so
he's
well.
only played like one game.
Drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down. On second down, here's Carr. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Derek Wolfe coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Carr. Letting one fly deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result. Now they try the right side here.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, come on.
Throw incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Broncos on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Here's Matt Darr now as he's on to punt for Denver. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Time running out here on the play clock. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
Now a handoff looking right. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick.
Ah, shit.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
I love that I never saw the guy wave his arm. I guess because I hit you before you caught the ball.
Position here for the offensive unit. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got quick. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it's a second down.
Let's go. Blue landing.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5.
Here we go now.
Looking to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. First and goal at the 3-yard line now. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, that was dangerous.
Damn, that should have been
Throw it
picked.
into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he is going to lose yardage here. So we've reached halftime here in Oakland with the Raiders on top as we now proceed to the start of the second half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Huh? Yeah, I re-signed him. He's an excellent returner.
Now they try the right side here. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Throwing his car on 3rd down. It's caught. Jones. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
Damn,
a big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And a long way to go for the offense here on 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Crockett Gilmore, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play. They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
In what world? So I literally had him around the fucking waist. Yeah, that's a face mask. That
actually costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
All right, here we go. Green.
He'll look to throw.
Everyone on my team plus the rookies have at least 85 fucking players.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Back and kind of pissed.
Back to throw here. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. This from 54 yards away. And McManus able to put it through.
No shutout.
And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, I guess we're at the stage here where they wouldn't say no to any points, but I don't think field goals are what they're looking for here in the second half.
I don't either, Brandon. When you're down as much as they are, that's the sign of a head coach waving the white flag to me.
On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson.
We got clock in the back.
Yeah, this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
First down. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9. And he'll give it here to his running back. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Carr. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I was say Cooper got up, so.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Yeah, Cooper's out there.
Carr now on 1st down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Right guard.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Poor Joe bitch ass being hurt.
Back now in the East Bay. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Time right. 6 white Monday. Get down. Wide ahead. Bang. He's crashing. 29.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
On play action, now Carr. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Daquan Jones with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
Who?
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
He lost Mariota and Zay Jones for 3 games each.
Shotgun now for Carr. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Last I looked, it was there. Gingy's just a blind fuck.
The play clock's running down. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Number of times I've run. Because really, outside of that one big run, I haven't done shit.
On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Raiders are pouring it on. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, yeah, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Broncos on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. To throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Matt Darr now, standing just about on his own goal line. The Raiders swarm in and block it. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. So another score there.
My outside or my
the 3 phases of the game.
He's a right
Defense,
end. I think I
offense, special teams.
Rookie.
It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
Yeah, they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Hey, Bill. You gone? Now he was getting ready.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Just rude.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Yeah, that's what bothers me,
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
They'll look to throw here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 49.
Oh, there he is, Bill. Hey, Bill, I totally just blocked the punt for a touchdown.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
I think that's the first time I've ever blocked a punt. Field goal,
a great
yes.
spot to
Punt,
start this
no.
drive from here.
Knowing my luck, I would have roughed the fucking
Now
punter.
they'll run it on the toss. And hit
Oh, come on,
the line.
Jesus.
He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the
Jedi,
backfield.
turn it down a bit, would
It'll
you?
be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I was actually playing decent music today.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, and that's his tight end, Jake Butt. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
No, he's going to work.
It's a 7-yard gain
So,
there.
you know,
It's
it's all
good enough to
elevator
move
music
the
bullshit.
chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
Oh, you got to remember, the vast majority of women, or of your customers, are women. Yeah.
Back to throw now on first down.
Khalil Mack.
Down he goes.
My Mack.
Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Squawk, squawk, squawk. Squeaker, squeak, squeak.
A handoff as they run the counter play.
Squeaking, squeak,
He'll
squeak,
get 3,
squeak,
but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 16.
All right, here we go.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Oh, he dropped it.
Another wayward pass. Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Not even.
And that'll hit in the
You're
end
kicking
zone.
with the
Much
wind
too
right
much
now.
leg there. That'll be a touchback. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head
Should've
back
Scott
on the
punted it or
field.
something.
They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves.
This isn't your type of song, Jedi. Nah, you're too throaty with it. You'd probably be better off with, like, Metallica or something. Sure, why not? Good game, Riley. I don't know what got into him, but my team was pissed today. Alright, let's see. How bad is this injury? 4 weeks? It's not bad. So he'll be out my next 3 games. That's fine. He was a rookie anyway. I was just trying him out. The race? All right, man. Take it easy. Peace out, Bill. Here we go. These are my paupers. Hi, Dad. What's up, good boy? I'm still recording.